So this is a weekend review from Mini Pots, and it is Sunday morning, and I am in a place right now where I had just recorded a video and realized I did not have my mic on. And whenever I've done that, I sound like I'm coming from the bottom of a tin can. Um, what I have on the table right now are some hoplites from Victrix I've been working on. I've been using the War Games Atlantic bases. I have yet to finish up the animals that I had started, which I hope maybe this next week I can take the time out and get that done. The got into these. Okay, so I got back into the hobby because of Warcry. Warcry hit a lot of the itches. It had the small warband, so I could paint it possibly. I've yet to no, I did the beast guys from the very first Warcry set. I have those 90% done. And when I mean that, they're like, I just need to do the varnish and some details, maybe some basing, and but that's where they're at. And the iron golems I didn't work on. I have those to assemble, and that's that's that. The but I got into it because that's a small layout. I had a couple friends I thought might be interested in playing. They weren't just a second. Sorry about that. We had a breakfast question, and the so got in. So Warcry, Warband, small footprint, cool scenery, painted all the scenery. So there's that, and very excited about it. The dice mechanic where you roll the dice, and if you have so many twos, you had a special ability. So many threes, or so many matches, I guess is the right term. So if you had 3 matches, you got this. If you had 4 matches, you got this. And that was something that I thought was an intriguing part of the game. Some things that could, well, that's a different, very intriguing. Gave some variability. So if you really had a team that you thought was always kicking out there, this variability could, if you just rolled right at the right moment, you might get something that just may kick it over the edge. Uh, Never got a chance to play it. I did try a couple games solo. I don't know. Sometimes I sort of favor one side when I play solo, so that's on me. But don't know how well that worked or didn't. I have another interruption, another breakfast question. So hang on. And so Warcry looked like it was going to be it. Then Kill Team hit certain itches. Um, I got it Gallo Dark. I got the Octaria stuff. All really cool. A couple other sets. So sorry about that. I hope that my mic is working. It seems to be. So, okay. So recently I was looking at things with the Tomb, the recent one from Kill Team, the Tomb, whatever it's called. Really intrigued with it, thought about it, and just every year there's a big one that comes out or two that I'm intrigued with, would like to get, like to paint. I have most of the Typhon scenery done, most of the um, accessories that came with it. Not the accessories, the opponents, the Tyranids, at least primed, assembled. I have some colors blocked out on them, but I don't have them finished. I have all the AdMech finished, primed, assembled, but it didn't grab me. I did play it, was managed to get one play of it solo. I used Imperial Guard, the Krieg guys, and went well, enjoyed it. But I just decided, I'm spending 250 to $300, and it's not doing it. It's just beautiful minis. I love painting them, but it just wasn't. So started thinking about other things, and been watching tabletop minis. Anyway, this is going to be a little bit longer in this, but anyway, so weekend review. Been working on these guys. Got my guys from Forbidden Psalm primed. I have all the scenery that I got for Christmas, I believe, primed. So sort of excited about that. Now these were all from Temu, and happy with it. I have them magnetized too, and I'm probably going to have to go through and get a little bit larger magnet and have that put in. That's another. So the next over the course of the week. Right now we're in a cold spell, so I won't be able to get the hoplites primed today. Been enjoying the hoplites, something different. The next step I hope to take would be I'll be doing a second warband of hoplites with the different helmets. They have a little horn thing at the top. That way I can distinguish the troops apart from each other. So we'll be working on that. I hope to finish the animals and some other things. The thing I'm reading right now is, you're going to love this title, Satanic Brides of Dracula. And Nick, I forget his last name. It's a book off of Amazon. I read some books of his. Okay, sorry about that. I had a stampede of kids in here who are playing hide and seek with walkie-talkies, and my room suddenly became the hiding place. So I forget where I was going. Discussed Warcry, why I got into hobby, got into these because I read a couple of rule sets, Brethren and Bronze Shield, Silver Coin. Brethren is actually 3 or 4 books now. Yeah, 3 books? I forget. There's a base book, the Dark Age book, the new one, and then there's an ancient book. And I think there'll be a campaign system published sometime. So it'll be, but it's a cool series. It's well worth looking at. Bronze Shield, Silver Coin, same thing. Small war band, sort of a fantastical historical combat system. Looking forward to doing that. And Joe McCullough is publishing his Warriors of Athena Heroes and Quests, I believe is what the books are called. Books. And so I'll be doing that. And that's what these will also be used in. Got up to the most current episode in the Percy Jackson Heroes of Olympus on Disney, and haven't watched. Still doing Demon Hunters on Netflix. Movies, haven't watched anything. Wanted to, but I haven't. And reading. That's what I was talking to you. I forget the author's last name. Nick. Anyway, got into his books because he did a series of fantasy Lista, an elf, and it's sort of a dark series in the sense that she's like an elf assassin, well worth reading. I thought, still do. Highly recommend them. Um, Different. They're not off the shelf type of stuff. You can only find the first one in the series right now on Amazon in a book as well as a Kindle version. And I know I need to stop patronizing the great big beast, but that's when you live in a small American town, you sort of have to. They've sort of not a lot that's different anyway that hits where you're at. Also, I've been listening to Larry Carrera, Monster Hunter Inc., the first book. Really enjoying that, and I will be doing the second book immediately after. Podcasts, I've done Hive Scum. Really enjoyed that. Been listening to Paint All the Minis, and the most recent episode, I believe, has a interview. And why do I say I believe? I download, it's set on auto download, and I'm always find time to listen to them right away. So the one I chose to listen to, there was an interview by Casey Garsky, who is the author of Void Fighter, as well as Space Weirdos and Sword Weirdos, and another game. And it's well worth the listen. It is a good interview. Some of his thoughts, his ideas, philosophies. It's a really, really fun interview. Listen to it. There's some other interviews there. You'll find some by Jert. No, that's a different podcast. Space Penguin Inc., who publishes the Forbidden Psalm and some other indie games. And, anyway, it'll come to me. I'll mention it in another podcast. Anyway, so that's what I've been doing. What do I hope to do? Get these guys primed, get some finished up the animals. And I have a couple other videos in the works, so I hope to get all that stuff done. This video went about 4 minutes longer than I intended. But in any case, hope you're doing okay. Hope everything is well in your hobby world and the rest of the world, even though it's a little bit crazy in some ways. And happy gaming. Please remember to like and subscribe. Thank you all to have most recently subscribed. And I'm sorry I said that so very late in the recording, but I have an entourage of kids coming right now. In any case, thank you. Have a great day. Happy gaming.